Good morning. Good Monday morning. How about that? Sun's out. Man, it's bright this morning. Beautiful morning. It's still a little chilly, but just gorgeous morning. I want to make just a quick video here. I had something on my mind I wanted to throw out there. A lady that I went to high school with passed away this week, and I went to her visitation yesterday, and it's pretty sad. She's my age. We graduated together, same age, and just grew up with her in church. And it just, seems like anytime you're around stuff like that, it really causes you to think more about your destiny or your legacy that you're leaving. If you're really living for somebody else, or you're living for you, or it brings up a lot of questions. And most of those questions I have answered, and I'm working on my goals and dreams, and some are selfish and some are unselfish. And I think it's important that we still have some selfishness within us, as long as it's not harmful to others. But I guess what's on my mind is, are we just getting up every day? This being Monday is a good day for this video. We're getting up, are we going to a job that we don't like? Are we going to a business and working that we don't like? Are we working around people that we don't want to work around? These are tough questions that you need to ask yourself. And if you're like, I worked for an electrical contractor for a long time, and one of my goals was to be an electrical engineer. So that was my goal. Every day I get up, I would go into work, I would learn the components, I would learn how the components function in circuitry, I would learn how to hook them up, how to unhook them, how to design circuitry, and did that for 15 years. And during that 15 years, worked for a contractor, I worked for a factory for a while as their electrical engineer, so I finally kind of got that opportunity to do that, and then I grew in that position for 12 years. And within that time I also learned, and my goals kind of changed, I learned personal development and how to deal with people and manage projects and work with people on projects to motivate them to get things done and to kind of come along and go the direction I'm going. I guess what I'm getting at is, I didn't show up for work even though it was kind of the grind and saying, I just hate this place, I hate this place. I showed up and said, what can I do to get me closer to my goals? And I just stayed focused on that. Then it came to a point where my goals changed. And then the culture and the people changed at where I was at. So I it was a tough decision to leave a good paying job to kind of break out and do my own thing. And I had already begun to do my own business, and it wasn't quite, generating the income it needed to, but I went ahead and on a leap of faith, jumped into that. So, maybe these are questions you need to ask yourself. If you're hating your job, you're hating your life, you're living for the weekend, really evaluate that and think about, is there something else that I like to do more, that it doesn't pay me to do it now, but you could start doing that on the weekend to make some money, or start doing it during the week after hours instead of watching TV or vegging out, or hitting the bar, or whatever it is that some people do. Maybe you can spend an hour a day working on your dream, and then eventually it will pay you so you can leave your job you don't like, or working with people you don't like. I'm in a position now where I kind of pick and choose the work I want to do, but it's not an overnight success. A lot of people say, oh, Steve, you're an overnight success, you've done good these last couple of years. Well, what they don't realize is it's taken me basically 25 years to be an overnight success. So it doesn't have to take you that long. I'm just a slow learner. But I guess that's kind of what's on my mind. It's a little bit scattered. I don't even know if I'll post this video, but just got me to thinking about it. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the family, we're going to maybe jet off and get us a cabin and have a family life planning session and talk about family goals and dreams, because I'm the type of person that when I put something out on the calendar, everybody just kind of needs to move out of the way because I'm going for it. And then what I also notice is that when we put stuff out on the calendar that we want to reach and do, is it kind of puts it out into the universe. It attracts people into your life. It attracts resources into your life to where it just comes to pass. It just happens. And I ought to make some videos on that, just different things I've done that with, I've set my mind to, and I said, I want to, several years ago I decided I wanted to invest in rental property. I didn't even know what that meant. So by thinking that and talking about that, I came in contact with some people that are doing that, and they said, Steve, I'll mentor you. I'll teach you the ropes. So they did that, and I begun that process. And then I'll just tell you, the first house I bought, I didn't sleep for like a week. I mean, I was sick to my stomach, worried to death. I mean, it was crazy. And but I'm way over that now, and it generates income every month, and it's a cool thing. So that's a repeating cycle. That process just repeats. But what the moral of that story is, I put that in my mind. I wanted to do that, and then when I started to look for people, they came into my life, and I'm gonna get run over here. And the resources came into my life too. So anyway, I'll let you go, and have a great Monday.